good, everybody? It's your boy Hard 8, the truth for YouTube, your favorite commentator's favorite commentator. Yeah! If you missed my last video, the link is down in the description. Facebook groups, gamer tags, all of that good shit is down below. Make sure you check it out, and if you're new, go ahead and subscribe. Now, this video might cause some pussies to bleed, but if you are not emotionally attached to your piece of plastic, you should be fine. Take it for what it's worth and move on. Now, Killzone, Shadowfall, and Ryse seems to be the most traded in next-gen games that are out right now. The most traded in exclusive next-gen games. Let me just make that clear. Now, this website went on and conducted a study trying to find out what is the most traded in next-gen exclusive. Now, they used a popular second-hand gaming store in the UK called CX, and this is the website they use, or this is the company they use to conduct their study. So this has nothing to do with GameStop or any other store that may accept trades or things like that. Now, they looked across all of the CX stores across the UK, and basically how they came up with the numbers is any store that had 4 or more used copies is how they counted it all up. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about the numbers, and then we'll talk about what's going on here, shall we? Now, NAC is spread out through about 105 stores which had 4 or more used copies of NAC in stock, which brings that total of 984. Killzone Shadowfall was spread across 198 stores that had 4 or more used copies of Killzone, which brought that number total to 3,053. Now, in comparison to the Xbox One, Dead Rising 3 was spread across 17 stores that had 4 or more used copies, that brought that total to 207. Forza 5 was spread across 24 stores that had 4 or more copies, which brought that number to 325. And then you had Ryse, which was spread across 44 stores that had 4 or more used copies, which brought that number to 436, which makes Ryse the most traded in exclusive for the Xbox One. But compared to Killzone, that number is far less. Now, I understand why Killzone is being traded in left and right. It's quite simple. The game is fucking garbage. It is nothing but eye candy. That is all Killzone is, and that's all it was. It is nothing but eye candy. The only good thing about Killzone is when you first see it, you're like, damn, this game looks good. And that's where the compliments stop, because that game is fucking garbage. You can go on Killzone right now, and there will be less than 5,000 people online playing that game. And it is peak hours. This is a game that's only a month and a half old, that sold over 1 million copies, and there's less than 5,000 people playing it online. Numbers don't lie, so bleed on, nigga, bleed on. The game fucking sucks. And I like shooters. It sucks. It sucks. Now, most people, they like to try to come with, oh, you don't like the game because you wasn't good at it. That's the only reason. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. It ain't got nothing to do with that. The game fucking sucks. It just, Killzone just doesn't have it. It just doesn't have that appeal. It just doesn't have it. Now, if you check my stats, I got positive stats on Killzone. The other day, I was playing with BG and his crew. One of the games, I only played a couple. One of the games, I won 26-9, and I still was bored. It still was boring. Killzone sucks. So I understand why this game is being traded in left and right. It sold over 1 million, but there's less than 5,000 people playing it online at peak hours. That's terrible. That's terrible. Now, NAC I understand why Knack is being traded in too. You know, Knack isn't a very bad game, but it isn't a good game either. And I can see a lot of people being very frustrated, especially kids, because it is a difficult game. And we know how people are nowadays when it comes to difficulty. You know what I'm saying? They don't like that shit. That's why they wouldn't have survived back in those NES days. They wouldn't have survived. So I can see why people might be, you know, trading in Knack. And then you got Dead Rising 3, Forza 5, and Ryse. Ryse, come on. Once you beat it, that's it. I haven't even heard about that multiplayer that Ryse got. You probably forgot about the multiplayer that Ryse has. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't know how good or bad the game is. I just know what I hear. But I can't pass full judgment until I actually play it myself. But I do see myself playing the campaign of Ryse. Killzone, on the other hand, I never even started that campaign. I thought the game was so garbage, I didn't even want to play the campaign. And from what I heard, the campaign is complete garbage. The game is complete garbage. So, Ryse, there's nothing to do once you beat it. And that was pretty much a game that was all about, you know, the eye candy. We already know how Crytek do. I'm quite sure Forza is good. People just trading it in because, you know, maybe they just trading it in. You know, maybe they done with it. Maybe they don't like it. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, if you are emotionally attached to your fucking console, if you love it, if you got white shit all on your console because you are trying to have sex with it, then you probably are pissed off right now that Killzone is the most traded in game based on this popular store in the UK. And it's no different in GameStop probably. It's no different. And numbers don't lie. If everybody's loving Killzone, explain how there's less than 5,000 people online at peak hours on a game that sold over 1 million copies on a game that's only a month and a half old. Explain that to me. You can't. But what do y'all think about this? Now, okay, Sony fags, okay. You're emotionally attached to your piece of plastic. You love it. You're a corporate cocksucker. Maybe this will help soothe your pussy. Maybe this will help stop the bleeding. You could just believe that the reason why Killzone is the most traded in is because it sold the most. So that's why more people are trading it in. It makes sense, right? Killzone sold much more than Ryse. That's why Killzone is being traded in more. So you can go with that, Sony fags. That should make you feel a whole lot better. But I'm going to go with it's trash. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Why is Killzone the top traded in exclusive for next gen? What is your opinion on the subject matter? Let me know down in the comment section. And if you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. But if you are emotionally attached to a piece of plastic, you're probably going to hit the thumbs down. And that's all good. Do what you want. Do what you want. But bleed on, nigga. Bleed on. This your boy Hard 8, and I'm out. Deuces. Hey! New shoes on the Range Rover, good with mine. Motherfucker.